I love you, Ubisoft. The Division is looking great. Oh. It wasn't. Let's hope that Quantum Break is a pretty good Xbox One exclusive, though, that'll save the console. Oh boy, were we wrong. Let's hope that, Homefront can be good. What's the worst that can happen? Well, the worst has happened. Deus Ex is good, but not as good as the originals. Recore, I'll give you I'll give you an A for effort, I guess. There's no way that No Man's Sky can fall behind the hype, dude. There's no way. It looks so good, and it's totally not overhyped. It's not good, and it was overhyped. What's up, faggots? And, games are bad. Yep, it's been known all too well at this point that games have gotten, reasonably bad. That being said, I genuinely believe that Dishonored 2 is going to be an awesome game. Ryan, that's contradictory to everything you just said. You said that games suck and you're saying Dishonored 2 is going to be good. Oh my god, you're getting blindly hyped for a game that may or may not actually be good. This industry has hurt you too much, Ryan. You can't let them do it again. Look, there are a few signs that Dishonored 2 have been showing off lately that genuinely make me believe that, well, it's going to be good. Well, Ryan, tons of other games have shown potential before and have shown plenty of signs, just like No Man's Sky. Fucking Sean Murray. Sean Murray's a liar. What makes you think the guys over at Bethesda and Arcane aren't? Because, well, Bethesda's just following a lot of the business practices that games were doing a lot back before the year of 2010 when things started going south. For one, unlike every other game ever, we can conclude that obviously Dishonored 1 didn't start on a cliffhanger. Halo 5! Dishonored 1 had a very conclusive ending. Well, there are 3 endings. Well, all of them, good from bad, all pretty conclusive endings. They left you satisfied and said, hey man, this is what you get for your 8 hours of hard work. And you're satisfied, even if you got the worst ending, which will definitely make you want to replay. That's how you lead into a sequel. You make a, how do I put this? A satisfying ending for the first game is 100% the only way you should be having a sequel. But Dishonored 1 still has things leading up that can also carry into Dishonored 2 that gives an excuse for a sequel. This is good. So narratively, we can tell that, yeah, Dishonored 2 has every reason to exist, unlike certain games by a certain developer. Oh god, please stop killing Halo. It stays true to the original's formula of gameplay without diverging too much out, but still being very familiar and innovating just enough to where things feel good. This game is showing every improvement, okay, to the original. I know a lot of games do this, but the signs are here that Dishonored 2 is genuinely serious. Let's look at the original Dishonored, is that, well, you're playing as one dude in every playthrough that you can make, and you basically have the choice of going, hey, I could do a lethal or non-lethal playthrough. In this, you can play as either the same man from the first game, or play as a woman, aka Emily, from the original game. There's going to be different factors that play into the type of ending you'll get. You can choose to have powers or not, which I'm not sure how they're going to balance not having powers, because that doesn't seem like something anyone would want to do. There's going to be factions you can align yourself with, and obviously there's going to be the whole lethal versus non-lethal dilemma. There's a whole 2 new factors in the mix, and that adds a lot of replay value. Plus, the game is being upfront with us, and they're not lying. They're showing us everything we want to see, and that's good. So if I'm right and Dishonored 2 ends up being sexy, then I don't think you guys can, yell at me. Say whatever you want about Fallout 4 being bad, but they didn't lie to us at all, alright? Everything they showed off to us was about the crafting system and how good they made the combat system and everything. They never said that it was gonna be the best RPG ever, which was still a great game, just not a very good RPG. At this point, the only 2 companies I feel like I can truly trust are the entirety of Bethesda and CD Projekt Red. And I know CD Projekt Red is a single developer, but I still feel like they are the only ones with a grain of integrity. And name a single bad game by CD Projekt Red. I know they've only made 3, but they've all been improvements over each other. Like, the Witcher games just got continuously better, okay? Which just makes you think how good Cyberpunk 2077 is going to be. Bethesda actually listens to people. They take your thoughts into consideration, and it's pretty sexy. Plus, you would expect Bethesda to crack down on id Software and say, "Hey man, you better add some microtransactions in there. We got to be like every other company." Nope. Yeah, I think we have plenty of reasons to think that Dishonored 2 is gonna be pretty hot.